Hey guys, so for today I have a all drugstore makeup look that you guys can wear to work or school. This is something that's been so randomly highly requested. All of a sudden a bunch of you guys really want to see more of a natural makeup look that is kind of like a little bit more wearable to work or school and doesn't have, you know, the full contour, lashes, everything like that type of routine. So I decided to come up with something for you guys that is a little bit more natural looking, wearing some neutral shades and a really pretty like wearable healthy nude lip. This look is in by no means a like minimal makeup, super natural, quick, easy makeup look. Not at all. This is a makeup look that you can wear to work in school and that is appropriate for work in school, but it still is a makeup look if that makes sense. So it's not like super natural. You still got some eyeshadow and a little bit of winged liner, but if you do want to make this look a little bit more natural, you could definitely skip the winged liner or skip the eyeshadow. I feel like this look would probably take maybe 15-20 minutes to do, so like I said, if you want to tone it down a little bit, you can always skip certain steps. I also did use 100% drugstore products. I know, that is like crazy, right? Because every time I do a drugstore makeup look, I felt like I was always saying 99% drugstore, and there was like that one product that I would use that would be high-end, and it would always be my Anastasia Dip Brow. But today I actually went ahead and used the NYX Eyebrow Gel for the first time. Guys, I love this stuff. I feel like it is such a good drugstore alternative to the Anastasia Dip Brow, so I highly recommend this. It was really easy to work with. I have mine in the shade Espresso, and it's a perfect dupe for the dark brown shade. So yeah, I definitely did use 100% drugstore products. I also do want to mention, whenever I do a drugstore makeup look, a lot of you guys in the comments are always having like this kind of controversy around the word drugstore and affordable when it comes to these products, because some of you guys kind of don't like the fact that some of the products that I use in these looks aren't really purchased at the drugstore. Like for example, Makeup Geek is a drugstore priced brand, but it's not at the drugstore. So I just want to clear the air and let you guys know that when I do drugstore tutorials, I do kind of just use the word drugstore as a word that's kind of getting the message out that these products are super affordable. So whether or not they're purchased at the actual drugstore, they're drugstore priced, because at the end of the day, something's either drugstore or high-end. You know what I mean? Let me stop rambling. I wanted to do like an intro for this video, because I think in a lot of my videos I don't really do intros for tutorials, so I kind of want to switch it up and maybe sometimes do some intros, sometimes just voiceovers, sometimes talk throughs, and blah blah blah. Let me stop rambling and let's just go ahead and get into the video. If you guys are interested in this really nice kind of neutral makeup look for school or work that is all drugstore, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I'm doing is priming my face with my Maybelline Master Primer, and this is the blurring and smoothing one. And then I'm going to go on and use my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation. You guys already know that I love this stuff and I'm obsessed with it. You may notice that I do half of my face first and then I move on to the other half, and that's just because this foundation sets extremely fast. I'm talking like within 10 seconds. So I do like to take my time with my foundation, so I like to do half of my face first, because if I did the whole thing, it would set by the time I got to the other half. And then I forgot to take a clip of my concealer, but I am taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I promise this is not even sponsored by Maybelline. I just really love Maybelline products. So I went ahead and put that on, and then I just blended it out. two new drugstore brow products that I've been loving. I did that off camera, and then I'm moving on to priming the eyelids with this Sonia Kashuk eyelid primer that is actually an awesome dupe for the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. I really love this eyelid primer. Like I said, it's such an awesome dupe for the one that I always use from MAC. And then for this look, I am going to be using my Makeup Geek shadows because they're just simply amazing. I am going to be taking Creme Brulee on an E40 brush by Sigma, which is basically just a big fluffy brush, and I'm just taking that all into the crease. This look is going to be super quick, easy, nothing crazy and precise or anything like that, just super quick and easy. So I'm just putting that all over in the crease. And then I'm going to take the shade Latte, which is just a little bit more of a cooler toned, kind of mid-tone brown that I absolutely love. And I'm just taking that into the crease within E35. And then I'm also going to be switching to an E25 just to kind of deepen it up a little bit more and get it more precise in there.